And then also you're one of the top free agents in this year. So I mean, do you have any ideas of what you might prioritize, or do you plan to stay in Dallas next season?
Yeah, I mean, I've already communicated with Dallas how grateful I am because they've made this a home for me for the past years, and I'm working with them together and finding a next home for me because I've already played my last game in Dallas.
Satou Sabally breaks silence on WNBA Free Agency. Huge for Caitlin Clark in Indiana Fever. It's going to change everything.
And I'm just excited. I'm excited for free agency. I'm able to talk to a lot of players outside the league because I have not played on a different team yet. And I'm excited to get to know them more on a personable level, but also knowing how they approach the game. And I just love having basketball conversations and high-level IQ conversations about the game to know where I will fit best in the future.
Satou Sabally, one of the most dynamic players in the league, has just dropped a bombshell that's sending shockwaves through women's basketball. In a stunning announcement, Sabally revealed she's played her final game for the Dallas Wings. But here's where it gets interesting. Two teams are now in a heated battle to land a superstar, and one of them has a secret weapon that could change the entire landscape of the WNBA. The Dallas Wings were building something special. They had Sabally, Eriko Gunbowl, and the first overall pick in the 2025 draft, likely either Paige Buchers or Olivia Miles. It looked like a dynasty in the making.
Let's go. Ben?
Yeah, to just following up there, I guess, because you said it, Satou, what was Dallas's reaction when you communicated that to them?
Obviously, at first they were still trying, but I think what is most effective is working with the player and listening to their wishes and hearing out how we can find the best solution for each other.
But now, everything's changed, and what happened next shocked everyone in the league. Let me take you inside Satou's time in Dallas, because it's crucial to understanding why this move is sending tremors through the WNBA. 4 or 5 seasons, Sabally has been nothing short of exceptional, putting up 15.7 points, 7 rebounds, and 3.6 assists per game. But here's what makes this situation even more intriguing. Despite battling injuries throughout her career, Sabally came back with a vengeance in 2024, posting career-high numbers and shooting an incredible 45.2% from beyond the arc. But there's more to this story than just numbers. Behind the scenes, tension had been building. Sabally had been playing on one-year deals, never fully committing long-term to Dallas. Even her last contract, or a substantial $195,000 for a single season, wasn't enough to keep her in Texas. And now the Wings are facing a perfect storm. New GM, new coach, and a potential loss of their biggest star.
So there was always great communication, more so on the agent front now because I need to focus on Unrivaled, and I will. So I'm trusting the people that I have on my staff and the front office with office to solve that further. So I have good communication with them.
Now here's where things get really interesting. Two teams have emerged as frontrunners to land Sabally, but only one of them can pull off what might be the biggest move of the offseason. Let's break down why this decision could reshape the entire league. First up, the New York Liberty. On paper, it looks like a dream scenario. Imagine Sabally stepping onto the court alongside Breanna Stewart, Jonquil Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. That's not just a team, that's a walking championship. But here's the kicker that makes this even more compelling. Sabally's sister, Nyara, already wears Liberty colors. And let's not forget about Sabrina Ionescu, Satou's college teammate from their Oregon days. The chemistry, it's already there, just waiting to be rekindled. But here's the cold, hard truth that's making this dream scenario complicated. The Liberty's roster is like a luxury sports car, sleek, powerful, and incredibly expensive. They've already got 3 max players eating up their salary cap: Jones, Ionescu, and Stewart. Adding Sabally to that mix, it's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. Something's got to give. And this brings us to the dark horse in this race, the team that might pull off the biggest coup in WNBA history, the Indiana Fever. Now stay with me because this is where things get exciting. The Fever aren't just another option, they might be the perfect destination for Sabally, and they've got something no other team can offer. Let's talk numbers first, because they're staggering. The Fever are sitting on a war chest of over $650,000 in cap space. That's enough to offer both Kelsey Mitchell and Sabally max contracts and still have money left over. But it's not just about the money. It's about what's brewing in Indianapolis. The Fever have assembled a dream team in their front office. Stephanie White, an Indiana legend and former WNBA Coach of the Year, is now at the helm. Kelly Krauskopf is back as team president, and they've brought in Amber Cox as general manager. This isn't just a leadership group, it's a championship blueprint. But here's the game changer that nobody's talking about enough, Caitlin Clark. Imagine Sabally, one of the most versatile forwards in the league, playing alongside Clark, the most electrifying playmaker in women's basketball. Add an Aaliyah Boston dominating the paint, Kelsey Mitchell's sharpshooting, and Lexi Hull's hustle. That's not just a starting five, that's a potential dynasty.
A year she is having.
One of the most versatile players in the league. She has such soft touch on her jump shot.
So Satou Sabally has officially said that she is gone. She is not coming back to the Dallas Wings, which I thought was interesting because I did think that with Satou, with her, Paige Becker's likely going to go to the Wings. With Satou, with Enrique Gambawale, they could have been a really good team.
And Sabally's been dropping hints. She's been liking posts about joining the Fever, speaking highly of Clark and the Indiana organization.
There must be something going on with the Dallas Wings. So, obviously Satou said that with Unrivaled. As you guys can see here, WNBA free agent Satou Sabally declares time with the Wings is done. Look, the Wings aren't going to give her up for nothing. Should be courted and traded. Same thing that happened with Skylar Diggins when she played for the Wings. They courted her, they traded her. And see here, January 7 article by Annie Consborough. There's understanding around the league that Satou will be on the move after the Wings make her core play this weekend when GMs can be sending qualifier offers and core tags.
But here's what makes this even more fascinating. The fit is perfect. Sabally's been shooting lights out from three-point range, hitting 40.6% over the last 2 seasons. Now imagine those shots coming off perfect passes from Clark. That's not just an offense, that's a nightmare for opposing defenses. The Fever aren't just offering Sabally a team, they're offering her a chance to be part of something historic.
Then the best trade package is the Liberty. I still think that would be our preference because New York is still New York. Yes, it's not the Indiana Fever, but it's still New York. She's playing with Sabrina. She gets to play with her sister. She plays with Fibic, who she plays for with the German national team. And it's as good as guaranteed a championship. It would break the league, to be completely honest.
Think about it. Sabally's scoring and versatility, Clark's otherworldly passing, Boston's dominance in the paint, Mitchell's scoring punch, and Hull's defensive intensity. That's not just a good team. That's a potential championship contender for years to come.
How the New York situation might not come to fruition because of salary cap and them actually having the money to get her.
But here's the most exciting part of all this. Sabally's decision isn't just about where she'll play next season. It's about potentially reshaping the entire landscape of the WNBA. If she joins the Fever, it could trigger a domino effect that changes how teams approach free agency and roster building for years to come. The Wings won't let Sabally go easily. They're likely to use their core designation on her, similar to what they did with Skylar Diggins-Smith.
I see a lot of players wanting to go, in this offseason, a lot of players are going to want to go to the Fever.
But here's where Indiana's war chest comes into play. The Fever could potentially offer a package including their 8th pick in the draft, Lexi Hull or Nalissa Smith, and future assets. For Dallas, it might be the best return they can get for a player who's already announced she's moving on. As we wait for this situation to unfold, one thing's become crystal clear. The WNBA's balance of power is about to shift dramatically.
The future is so bright, and our ultimate goal is to hang another banner in the field house. And our ultimate goal is to come back in here after we win that championship and celebrate again like we did in 2012. Building quality depth is going to be important. You know, when you have a core 3 like we have, you know, surrounding them with players who are going to, you know, fill the roles, certainly, first and foremost, who are going to embrace the roles, you know, secondly, and who give us the best opportunities for success by complementing what they do really, really well.
Whether Sabally ends up creating a super team in New York against all odds, or helps build the next great dynasty in Indiana, her decision will send ripples through the league for years to come. The ball's in Sabally's court now, and the whole basketball world is holding its breath.
This is a place where players can come and get better and be surrounded by an organization that supports you, they're going to have everything they need to be successful.
Are you in a position where you can add some pieces?
Yes, we are. We're definitely in a position. And I would think that if you are a smart basketball player and you watch the way she plays, you would want to play with her.
This isn't just about one player's future, it's about the future of the WNBA itself. And from where I'm sitting, that future has never looked more exciting. Remember to like this video, subscribe for more WNBA coverage, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on where Sabally should go. And click the video on screen now for more breaking WNBA news. See you in the next one.